the league has lost, as we've talked about, $40 million.
Pandemonium hits the WNBA as the league suffers a jaw-dropping $40 million loss in the playoffs, right after Caitlin Clark's debut season came to an unexpected halt. Honestly, it's hard not to relish this spectacular crash. The league was riding high, pulling in billions, all thanks to Caitlin Clark. But the moment she was knocked out, bam, the WNBA plunged into a financial crisis, hemorrhaging millions. And let's be honest, this downfall was probably inevitable.
What entitled players in the WNBA just can't seem to understand is, you get what you put in, and right now, you are getting exactly what you deserve. All season, you have complained about Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark was the powerhouse of the league, filling arenas and selling jerseys like wildfire. And what did she get in return? Racial backlash and a paycheck so small it wouldn't even cover her coffee for a month. The league had a golden goose and chose to treat her with sheer disrespect. And if you think this financial blow is shocking, just wait. I've got all the numbers ready to show you. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
We have thoroughly covered that they've lost $50 million, a season, or they were expected to lose $50 million as a league this year. Reports are it's $40 million, not 50. That they're,
The moment Caitlin Clark packed her bags and said goodbye, the WNBA took a staggering $40 million hit overnight. Think about that. One player leaves, and the league crashes into a financial freefall. Ratings? They sink faster than a lead balloon, dropping over 50%. Anyone who believed the WNBA was on the rise just got a harsh reality check. Caitlin wasn't merely a player. She was the engine keeping the entire league from plummeting off a cliff.
All that negativity, it has come back to haunt you, as ticket prices for the WNBA playoffs are damn near being given away for free.
And the arenas? Now they're total ghost towns. Remember how Caitlin's rookie season had stadiums packed like a Beyoncé concert? Yeah, that's history. After she left, attendance plunged by half. Just a year ago, fans were breaking records left and right. The Fever, Caitlin's team, drew an unbelievable 34,715 fans during her debut season, smashing a record that had stood since 2001. But the moment she was gone, all that excitement disappeared faster than a thief at a police convention.
Exceed, and in front of the 16th sellout this year, here's a look at the total attendance, and the Fever are going to be over 200,000 higher than the next highest total attendance in league history.
Clarkonomics, my friend, Clarkonomics.
During Caitlin's rookie season, her jerseys were everywhere. Fans couldn't get enough. Merchandise sales soared a staggering 61%. Not just a boost, but a full-on rocket launch. Then, the moment Caitlin announced her move to Europe, sales crashed. Retailers, sponsors, everyone scrambled, wondering what just went wrong. The WNBA didn't just lose a player, they lost the golden goose that had been keeping them afloat.
An audience of 929,000, ESPN announced, which is 50% less than the Fever's Game 1 against the Sun.
Caitlin wasn't just racking up points, she was printing money for the WNBA. Arenas sold out, viewership hit record highs, and jerseys flew off the shelves, all because of her. Suddenly, even people who had never watched a WNBA game were glued to their screens, with social media buzzing and nearly 2 billion views, a fourfold jump from the previous year. She transformed women's basketball into a must-watch event, turning every game into a spectacle on the level of the Super Bowl.
A little bit of Angel Reese when she played Caitlin Clark, but everybody else playing in 4,000, 5,000 seat arenas until Caitlin Clark came in. Yeah, viewership was up. Yes, they signed a new TV deal, which is going to pump $2 billion into the league, but they're still projected to lose money.
Money was pouring in once Caitlin joined the WNBA. The league finally started turning serious profits, billions from ticket sales, sponsorships, and broadcast deals. It was a financial gold rush. That season, over 2.3 million fans attended games, a record the league had never even imagined. Caitlin didn't just play basketball, she revolutionized it, transforming the WNBA into a full-blown money-making machine.
After Clark drew a WNBA record 1.84 million viewers to her first playoff game against the Connecticut Sun on September 22nd while competing with an NFL Sunday, she followed it up with another record audience of 2.54 million viewers for Game 2.
And you'd think the WNBA would treat Caitlin like the queen she was. Think again. Instead of acknowledging her as the driving force of the league, they minimized her impact. Critics and competitors threw baseless racial accusations at her, while the league remained silent. The worst part? They paid her next to nothing compared to her true value. So, is it any wonder she looked to Europe and said, "Yeah, I'll take the real paycheck, thanks."
All season, you have complained about Caitlin Clark. All season, you have allowed your jealousy, your bitterness to cloud your judgment. All season, you have allowed your emotions to take over, which got in the way of what could have been an unbelievable year that set the foundation for the future of the WNBA.
They had a once-in-a-generation superstar, but instead of celebrating her, the league got swept up in drama and distractions. Rather than appreciating Caitlin's rise, the season devolved into a circus of rumors and accusations. Players like Angel Reese and Alyssa Thomas fanned the flames, claiming Caitlin's fans were being racially disrespectful. Instead of supporting their biggest star, the WNBA let the controversy steal the spotlight.
Can never remember any male athlete ever entering into new league and being treated like this. To me, what's interesting about what's going on right now is none of her teammates are standing up for her because I don't think they like her either because they don't like the fact that she's white and straight. She's actually the minority here and she's being treated unfairly based on.
By their own doing, the league failed to capitalize on Caitlin's record-breaking talent. Instead, they allowed the media to turn her season into an off-court feud. So caught up in controversy, they forgot she was the best thing to ever happen to them. But they learned their lesson the hard way. Once Caitlin was gone, the financial losses slammed into them like a freight train.
She said, "It's just so crazy because the growth that Caitlin has brought to the game, the sheer amount of money that she's making these teams, people are having to move their venues when she comes to play, and she's getting paid like $75,000 a year. She should be one of the top paid players in the world just for the sheer numbers that she's bringing."
To make matters worse, Caitlin wasn't even being paid what she truly deserved. Think about it. She drove a 48% jump in attendance, bringing nearly 10,000 extra fans per game, and her merchandise sales soared 61%, yet the league still refused to compensate her fairly. So, being the smart player she is, Caitlin packed her bags and headed to Europe. WNBA fans were shocked, but can you really blame her? She was carrying the entire league on her back while being treated as if she didn't belong.
Rival League needs Caitlin Clark, and they are preparing to offer her a massive deal. But is it all too little too late?
Eventually, the financial disaster got so severe that the WNBA had to bring out the heavy hitters to lure her back. By heavy hitters, I mean Commissioner Kathy Engelbert herself practically begging Caitlin to return. She issued a personal apology, not just a casual oops, but a full acknowledgement that the league had completely underestimated Caitlin's impact both on and off the court. The WNBA was in full-on panic mode, so desperate that they doubled Caitlin's salary just to get her back. It wasn't only about her paycheck. Sponsors were jumping ship the moment she left. In a last-ditch effort, Commissioner Kathy Engelbert announced sweeping changes for the 2025 season. The finals would shift to a best-of-7 series with a 2-2-1-1-1 format. The first-round series would see a new structure. The regular season would expand from 40 to 44 games, and a 13th team, the Golden State Bulk, would be added. All these moves were less about competition and more a frantic attempt to showcase the league as thriving, while quietly trying to win back their superstar.